Chris Downing. So what I'm asking you is during rehearsal, during filming, I need you to release your real emotion. If you want to scream, scream. If you want to laugh, laugh. If you want to pick jokes with me, pick jokes with me. You know why? Because in this cast is going to represent every fitness level. On the other side of that camera is billions of people, and one of us need to reflect one of them. All right. So I need you to own this for yourself. This needs to be your program. This is our program, so we can give it to the world and they can give it to their people. And when I told them that, it was just a big celebration. And when you'll see, like, when you get the DVD, it's hilarious. I told one person on there, I found them in a grocery store with three buggies of organic carrots. And it was just, I was just clowning in it, man. It was so much fun. So yeah, just understand that, like, this program is so much bigger than fitness. It's about everybody smiling, taking a deep breath. This is going to represent a moment to get away from all the distractions, all the negativity, and just allow you to just breathe, recharge, refocus, and reinvent yourself so that you can write your goals down, say your affirmations, recreate your world, and then go accomplish it. So simple.
Awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Awesome.
Thank you. What else you got? Nothing? Nothing?
Actually, will there be an opportunity for down the line for like live classes to be certified for your format?
Oh, it has to be. It has to be. It's that type of program. It absolutely has to be. It fits perfect in the gym, for sure.
Awesome.
What's up, Max?
Question. I just wanted to say, so I was a trainer. I worked in a gym, and I think that it is amazing that you incorporated that personal development and like the mind shift into the programs, and then you allowed it for beginners as well, and that you put that thought behind you of what will make them comfortable rather than the ego, because
Right.
You don't see that a lot in this industry. And that is what connected me with my clients, was that I could see the baby steps and I could see them getting overwhelmed so quickly. So for me, being a Beachbody coach, when I tell people, well, you should be doing, some kind of personal development, get your mind right, and then do your workout, to them, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So to have that put into the workout and then have that be able to be for a beginner is amazing. So kudos to you. That was great.
Well, thank you. Here's something that's really cool about this program, and it's nuts. So say you don't feel like working out today, you had a bad day, you're tired, or say a person is overweight, don't really want to work out. This program is so good with motivation and just speaking. You can sit there, put the DVD in with a drink and some water or whatever you're going to drink and your dinner, and just watch it and just about you, your moment. This is your time. You do this at your pace, and you develop as you choose to develop. But then there's the part of it with the athletes. I'm challenging them like crazy in this DVD, because I'm telling them, you can go faster than that. I get in people's head to understand that I'm only going to get what I put into this. Even with the modifier, it was so amazing is all the modifiers felt like they belonged with the athletes, because I was kicking everybody's butt. you know what I mean? And everybody felt like they had a place in this program. There was nobody feeling insecure or out of place. Everybody felt like they had a take or a part in this. And that was all. Once I saw that, wait till you see how this resonates on camera. It's beautiful. No more questions? Huh? Come on, Stephanie.
What's the meal plan like?
Ooh, you want to talk about that? You sure about that? All right, so bam, here we go. The meal plan is definitely the Chris Downey mentality. All right. And so here's why I said that. So I mentioned prior to this, I did a lot of modeling and acting, right? So I would find out that I had a photo shoot in a month or some type of, gig. And I had to prepare myself. And what I would do is, mine is a little more, a little harder than the actual Shift Shot program, but it's the same mindset. I would just cold turkey cut carbs. I would just cut them, and because I needed to lean out, right? So I had 4 weeks, and when I would cut carbs, I would notice like around day 6, 7, and 8, man, I was just out of my skin. I would just get a headache, or my body would pout. I would get emotional. Like, I'm a big black dude sitting here getting all emotional. You know what I mean? I would get emotional, like just be kind of moody. I would be different than I am every day. And when one day it really clicked in me, like, dude, you are out of your comfort zone. You are out of your comfort zone right now, but you have a goal. You have a photo shoot coming up. You can't go back to where you were. You got to make a decision. And what I realized what I was doing all along was making a shift. I just dialed in, and I was really focusing on the decisions I had to make. I realized that when I started feeling those symptoms, I was in a vulnerable state. I was in a state of emptiness where all I had to do is recreate where I wanted to go, right? So I started really dialing in, and every meal became fuel to get through the workouts and the day. All of a sudden, my brain started clearing. I started having, more clear thoughts. The fogginess was gone. No carbs, my energy levels spiked. I'm training harder. My body's changing. Now my confidence is raising up, right? And I'm sitting here like, well, all of this because I don't have carbs. So I would get to my job, and I would look at, do the job and see the tape or see the pictures and be like, wow, I don't even know this dude. Yeah, like, that's crazy that all of this came from within me, right? So what we did with the program is the first week you get carbs, all right? The second week we take them away a little bit. The third week you get none. The reason why is because I need everybody to understand that they are 100% control of where they want to go. They're not prisoners to their taste buds. They're not prisoners to carbs. I allow my body to use stored fat for energy instead of carbs for energy. And I'm telling you, once I got over that little 2 or 3 day hump, it was smooth sailing. The first time I went back to carbs, I got sick because it was just too much. So even now, I don't eat carbs. I just don't eat them because I don't like the way it makes me feel. So the meal plan is a tapered down version of what I just said. But what you're going to experience is that shift. Like, okay, in most cases, when you start feeling those symptoms, it's like, oh my gosh, I got a headache. I hate this. You're missing it. You're missing it. This is where you should be like, thank you. I'm out of my comfort zone. Now I just got to navigate my way forward by the decisions I make at this point, celebrating this challenge to bring out the best in myself. I promise you right now, this meal plan is incredible. You get through the first 15 days of that, I guarantee y'all IM me like, but I ain't never eating carbs again. Like, man, I feel great. It ain't punishment, guys. I'm not taking anything from you. I'm giving you something. I'm giving you a glimpse of your potential, a glimpse of who you really are that you may not be resonating with at the moment. That's it.
Hey, Chris, that's how I got during my first peak week for my competition last year, is when I had to cut all those carbs to shred out.
Yeah.
I was probably at one of the most peaceful states I've been in a long time. Even my husband told my kids, hey, she's going to be stressed out. And my oldest, he was 12 at the time, and now he's 13. He was like, Mom, you're really handling this really well. But yeah. I, too, was like you. I felt like I cut not just the carbs, but I cut the crap out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I told somebody, I shouldn't tell you. I'm going to tell you, I don't care. I'm going to be transparent. So when I was like evolving in this and like growing in this mindset, I was at this stoplight. I mean, at this 4-corner stop, and this dude was just rude, man. He like flicked me off and like pulled off. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he went into a parking spot. I pulled right next to him, and all I wanted to say was, man, what's wrong, man? I mean, was that necessary? My kids is in the car. He was like, hey, buddy, I was at that spot first. I said, okay, but you went. He kept getting belligerent with me. I said, dude, I haven't had carbs. I would get out this car, slap you, and repent. That's just how I felt, man. I was like, you're really pressing me right now, man. I just wanted to let you know that we don't have to have tension, man. It's okay. You going in the store, and I'm going in this store. We ain't have to go through all that, man. But then when I drove off, I'm like, dude, your daughter in the car, man. You can't be talking to people like this. And it really just showed me like, okay, this was the best time, to compliment what you said. It was the best time for me to really develop patience. And like, it slowed the world down behind me. Like, I got kids, man. They jump off furniture. They argue. I can't be snapping on my kids. So I'm just super chill. And I'm analyzing everything like, okay, guys, all right, let's just be cool. Come here. It helped me really control and really focus on where I was going.
Yep. Totally know what you're talking about.
I love that. I've actually been working with people on kind of a carb cycling routine.
Yep.
And because I feel best. I first tried it with 21 Day Fix Extreme, and I kind of never really let go of it because I just honestly felt best doing it that way. And so now my challengers are really curious about it, because once people start to feel stuck with their progress, I'm like, all right, it's time to go into cutting those carbs.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm so excited that this program kind of teaches them how to do that.
Yeah, and it does. And again, like in that process, like I told the test group, it was hilarious because everybody's all week one, woohoo, 3 pounds, 4 inches. Oh my gosh, Shift Shop's the best thing in the world. Man, I do a live call with them every Sunday, and I send them 2 videos a day in the morning before they get up to kind of give them some motivation. And at night, you know, I send them a message on based off what I saw throughout the day, and we make corrections and just let them know I'm in it with them. I told him yesterday, I was like, remember all that celebrating y'all was doing last week? It ain't gonna happen this week. Because this week, I'm getting ready to tap into your emotions. We're getting ready to see where you really down to the soil of you, because you're gonna have less carbs, and speed 35 is challenging. And I got anxiety today. I said, oh, go high five somebody. But I got them laughing though, because at the end of the day, this isn't punishment. But what I'm trying to get them to understand is, like, this is going to happen based on what you do with it. But I'm here to cheer you on. But there's something you got to get in these next 6 weeks. And it has nothing to do with abs and being lean. It has something to do with you tapping into your purpose and tapping into seeing life through different lenses, so you can empower yourself, empower your family, and empower your business. So they're going to get it. They're going to get it by Wednesday. What else you got for me?
Are you going to have a video that explains why you're doing the carbs the way you are, and like basically just what you shared with us? Is there going to be a video like for our challengers that are like, what? No carbs? Why? Because I'm always like, carbs are your energy source. Like, you don't want to cut them completely. So, and nutrition's not my background, fitness is. So, I mean, I wouldn't know exactly how to explain that. So is there going to be some sort of video?
Here's something that's really cool. In the program, it kind of explains a little bit, but you just gave me an amazing idea. So what I'm going to do is, before it comes out, I'm going to set my cameras up, and I'm going to do a video on it. And then you guys will be able to get the YouTube link and attach it, and it'll explain it. That was so amazing. And that's another thing that you guys, that's been so great for me with the concept I have of, staying out of my own way. You never ever know where a message or what you need is going to come from. So today, this is crazy. This is powerful. So today I was driving here before the call, and I was sitting here just like, something's missing, Chris. What am I not doing here? I felt it, even though everything is going great. It really is. I'm such a perfectionist. I'm thinking I'm missing something somewhere. So I called one of my friends, and I was like, what do you think? I think you're right on, man. I just think it's just keep the momentum up. I said, I'm missing something. I need to add something to this program. You just told me what I needed to add. Thank you. Appreciate it. What else you got? Marissa just bounced on us. That's messed up. She's going to put a picture up there smiling. Let's see what time it is. All right, I got about 10 more minutes. What you want? What you got? What's up, little dude?
Chris, can I ask a question?
Where you be?
Right here.
Okay, gotcha.
I come from a background with addiction and serious depression, anxiety, and deal with family members that have mental health. So going into the struggle with my workouts, it's my outlet. I know how to go there. I cry through them. I fight through them. How exactly, through my fitness page, I've helped 6 or 7 people get into recovery and get sober. And I'm using how health and fitness has helped me to sort of find life after the addiction, after things like that, where you feel like there's no other option but to just be blah. Mm-hmm. So I can be motivational, and I can share with people how I've used fitness as my outlet but how do you really get the people that you're working with to go there? Like, because they're not experienced the workout with me, they're not right there beside me. So at home in their own comfort zone, how do you get them to like go there, to get in that moment?
So you got to go, which is the same philosophy of the program. I try to meet everybody right where they're at. You know, everybody is on a different level. You know, everyone deals with things differently, right? So it's almost like a person by person basis. First of all, what you gotta, before you even go to fitness, there's a why behind that addiction, right? What are they masking? Why are they running to that substance, or why are they running to that? What are they hiding? First, once you find out what that is, then you work with them from that standpoint, right? And then you integrate fitness into it. But then you get them to you get them to a point where we turn that addiction into addiction of something. Get them addicted to loving themselves again, addicted to loving life again, addicted to loving the fact that they have a purpose on this earth. It all starts with that why, man. What brought them there? Why are they running to that? Once you get to that and start on that point, because at the end of the day, this is what's so amazing to me, what I realized. My mother, I love her, great woman. She had addiction. She lost all of us because of, prostitution, drugs, and alcohol, right? And so, and to this day, she lost us to the system. I treat my mom as if, nothing ever happened. And she's still my mother, the only mother I ever get. Are we close? No, because I really don't. I know her, but I really don't know her. You know what I mean? But I know her. I know her well enough. I know her. So the whole reason why I'm saying this is people who are addicted to something, they have a sense of fear, right? They fear the unknown. So they got to create a false reality just to live in their current reality. That makes sense? So once you get them to take that mask off and not mask the problem, and get them to stand up on the inside slowly and understand that, okay, I don't need this. What I need is what's already inside of me. I just need one person to believe in me. They become addicted to something because either they've been let down, abused, or whatever the situation may be, lost something, couldn't handle it. They've been disappointed. And that drug don't disappoint them in their eyes because it gives them that satisfaction that I'm escaping, right? So what you got to do is, like I said, meet them right where they're at, and they got to be able to trust you. I don't care who it is. If a person with an addiction trusts you, you'll get them every time. They trust the drug. They trust the substance, right? Even though it's a false reality, they struggle with trust. You get them to trust you, I guarantee you'll get them working out, period. What else you got? I wonder what that Shakeology was. That what's in there? Lemon. What you got to say? Lemon water. Just sitting there on the counter. You got a question? No, I'm joking.
I'm actually
It's for real. It's not even like shift shop related. It's abuse.
Will
So,
there be a video coming out, DVD format of that?
every now and then I give you a snippet. So I work out 2 or 3 times. Some days I work out 3 times a day, and then the other day I work out twice. So I'm doing the shift shop test group with the test group. I have one at home, and then I post a video of us working out to the group. And then when they leave, I train a couple clients. I have another break where I got some buddies that play pro ball. They come to my gym and we get crazy. We do a circuit and it's nuts. Like somebody always throws up. It's mainly them, not me, but it gets real intense. And then at mid-afternoon or around about 3 or around 6, I'll do a conditioning at night. And then, I can't work out 1 time a day. I don't feel like it's enough. It's in my head, though. It's my problem. I got to overcome it. Help me. What else you got? I'll give you a snapshot of it, though, if you want it. I'll post it.
Are you going to do any, like, Beachbody On Demand exclusives where it's just like, I don't know, just different stuff, like how some of the trainers have exclusive workouts?
Now, do you think they're going to be able to exclude me from that? Come on now. We just haven't filmed it yet. Of course.
Okay.
Of course. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I had Coaches Day last weekend at my gym. I did every month, I just locked the gym down and coaches in Ohio, Pittsburgh, or wherever they want to come from. I just dedicate it to the coaches. It's just a day it's free. And I ran it was like 160 people showed up, and I crushed them. Oh, it was so bad. It was abusive, but it was good because we had fun, but I beat them up with a deck of cards, like 30 playing cards. It was the worst leg workout they ever had in their life. And some of them had to go get on a plane. So yeah, it's all good. What else you got? Angela, you're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna look at me with that smile, that little like nothing.
I don't have much to say. No,
You don't
I'm
know-
excited for the program.
You don't want to know what my favorite Shakeology drink is?
Chocolate, chocolate, anything. You put chocolate on anything. What is your favorite?
All right, so got a new favorite, Reese's Pieces, right? So you like that, don't you? So it's the half chocolate, and then the regular chocolate with the vegan chocolate, powdered peanut butter, and cinnamon, almond milk. It tastes just like a Reese cup. Yeah, it's so good. I'm giving y'all the secrets. You don't believe me, huh, Kristen? No, it's real.
What would you recommend for people after Shift Shop? So they complete their 3 weeks. Like, what would be your recommendation after someone's completed it?
I would tell them to and hopefully my ultimate goal is by the end of Shift Shop, people are well aware of who they are, what they want. And then there's like the catalog, the training team is just so powerful. You can say, all right, I'm going to go to Body Beast now. You could take that Shift Shop mindset and a Body Beast. Got a Body Beast? All right, I may go do yoga for a while. I recommend them to follow their spirit, follow their heart and where they should go or do next. As long as they don't go backwards. What else you got? Nothing?
Well, I mean, now I have something that she said that, because sometimes I'll repeat the same program once, a couple of times because I really like it. So how do you, if I were to repeat the program, then how do you do that with the nutrition?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I was getting ready. Oh, you are amazing.
Because I like carbs. So
all right, so hold on. No, first of all, let me show you. Let me break this down. So you can convert Shift Shop to 6 weeks. I mean, if you convert it to 6 weeks, you're going to rip the runway at the end of them 6 weeks for sure. You're going to have a fashion show right down your street by yourself. No, but so you go week 1, 2, 3, and then if you circle through again, you pick up at week 2 again, week 3, and week 4. Week 4, we don't talk about it. Week 4 is legit. It's for real. It's really for real. And so my challenge to you is, you know how I said week 1 we have carbs, week 2 we minimize a little bit, week 3 you go without. I say you ride out week 4, 5, and 6 without carbs. First of all, by week 3 your energy level is going to be off the charts. And not that I want to focus on the body, your body is going to be off the chart. You're going to feel good. You're going to be so motivated to go to week 4. By the time you get to week 4, you ain't thinking about carbs. You're getting results. Like, you seeing life through different lenses. You have more mental clarity. You feel good. Why would you want to go back to something that may have had you living out of mediocrity, right? So then you're going to ride out. Those 6 weeks is up. You're going to wake up and look in the mirror and be like, hey, I love you. You know what I mean? You just going to feel so good, man. And from there, that's where you just take that mindset and go accomplish whatever you want. The cool thing about it is in those 6 weeks, guess what? You are subliminally empowering your family, your team, your circle of influence, and everybody's going to want what you have. You're going to be infectious. You see what I'm saying? And guess who's going to have power and how to guide them? You, because you just walked it out. Yeah, you like that, don't you? That's dope, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a reward for you at the end of those 6 weeks. A big one. What else you got? One more minute.
I'm kind of curious if someone like, there's a lot of people that have started off with like the 21-day fixed meal plan and they're used to it. They know it like the back of their hand. What would you say would be the results if someone did that meal plan with your program?
I think it's that meal plan with my program. I don't know the 21-day fix meal plan. I heard it was really good. I think Autumn nailed it I know she nailed it with that container system. Jeez, that was brilliant.
So you use the container system?
Do I use it?
Like your program doesn't correlate with the container system?
No, because I want you to rely on your spirit. I want you to rely on waking up from within and relying on your focus. I don't want you to measure your food. I want you to trust that you're gonna do the right portions, and I don't want you to put it in the container. I don't want any, and I gotta be cautious how I say this because I want to be mindful and respectful of that whole system. But I want you to have control. I don't want you to be controlled by a container. I want you to be controlled by your spirit and your mindset. Nothing against the container though, but I'm just saying, me personally, that's the whole point of the shift your mindset that, okay, I got this. Yeah. What's up?
So when you're saying no carbs, are you grouping fruits in then with your carbs as well?
I'm talking no starches.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, hold on. I'm so glad you asked that. You still get the low glycemic carbs. You get the greens and all that good stuff. You just don't get the starches.
Okay.
Yeah. So good question. Good question. How long you been sitting on that question? Yeah, because we would have got off this call. I ain't doing that. He said no carbs. I can't have broccoli. No, man. No starches.
Okay.
All right, we got it. Yeah, there's fruit in there. There we go. All right, guys. I got to take off. I got another call. I appreciate all of you for taking your time to listen to me. But before I let you go, I'm dead serious, man. I want, if there's one thing that's going to make me happy, it's not about the sales of that program. Like I said, this is way bigger than me. I knew coming into this call, I had 45, 55 minutes to make sure you leave better than you came. And I want you to challenge yourself. I really want you to dream again. Please, man. This is the only life we get. We don't get another life after this. This is it. And I think you owe it to yourself to make money, to be happy. You owe it to yourself to have joy. You owe it to yourself to have peace. We weren't put on this life to struggle, be broke, and go through all these problems, guys. We weren't. We were put on this life to live life and live it abundantly. So that abundance is connected to your purpose. And you're a coach. So that tells right now that you have influence. You have it. Now you just got to look within yourself, write those goals down, read those affirmations, wake up on the inside, get a glimpse of your potential and your purpose on this earth, and then develop it, nurture it, engage, and manifest it to the world so you can really be happy, so you can go empower people. People are waiting on all of you. They're waiting on me to step my game up as a man in every area of my life because they need us. They need us. All right? So you can get a hold of me anyway, man. Email or through social media. I want to help. Just it may take a couple days because I got 200 messages in my thing, but please, man, don't do this alone. If you're struggling, send me a message. I will get in contact with you. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Have a great week, and if you need anything, let me know. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on here.
Thanks, Chris.
Right.
Thank you.
Wow.